You know, I like to bring the ship in every now and then for a little campsite on the edge of the satellites. It was something like a Friday night on the edge of the universe. One of those nights where timing was everything, on one of those worlds that were worth untold fortune because every moment moved too fast. The starship Full Metal Dread landed in the heart of the Amethyst City's south side, where her captain knew that various turntable tribes were soon to do battle for stakes as high as love, respect, or old-fashioned props. But the captain knew that wherever there was a party, there would be DJs, or wherever there was a party, that kind of party, she would be there. He chased her across the cosmos for shit. I guess it felt like millennia, but time plays tricks on a boy's head when he's infatuated. He slid into a cafe a few hours before the first cut was cast, and as he sipped something spicy from the bar, his mind tripped back to the first time that he encountered her, she dancing with wildfire abandoned beneath the pyramids of ore during a festival of moonrises. No satellite was she, but a full-fledged star of her own volition destined to warm countless souls. Damn, she believed hers was, if another were to capture it, and that epiphany was the undertone to the blue noise of the room. And just as she had lost track of time for the umpteenth time that eve was when they reappeared to each other, she, striding in time with the atmospheric rhythm from behind the bandstand, she handed him another bubbling glass. She actually had the nerve to ask why he continued this quest. He sighed. He replied how his heart never lied, and how she had mad style and was given a well of emotions she thought long ran dry. Damned undisputed fly she was. He demanded to know what he was staring at during that last stanza. He retorted, "Sorry if checking out this view from the rear scanner is checking out your nerves, but brown-skinned Earth boys love girls with crazy curves." She smiled as she backed away. She turned towards the bar. Retrieving his drink, he heard a whisper in his ear, "It's good to want." He turned back to where she was, to find but her scent in the air, the scent that warmed his soul. The irony was so thick, you could only cut it with time.
Control to Dreadrock. Beginning countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Dreadrock, you are clear. Over.
You just see the streaks at sublight speed, as if every star becomes pinpoint and projectile across the effect, tastes like synesthesia to your ears, drown out blast and burn with mantras and daydreams, mixed with escape of gravity and poverty and pollution and gravity and politics and pop of life and your homeworld self-destruction with thrust a few sectors out there, right there, where we play tricks on their gravity, bounce off stratospheric anomaly, a deep space mixtape hustled on the way here, on a backwater planetoid fuel up, slingshot out of orbit as clumsily as a training wheel newbie. Times ain't changed much. I gotta get back eventually, deadlines, paychecks, clowns collecting taxes for broken promises. But I have this habit of stretching rocket limits, putting dozens of systems in the rear scan, very satellites of every world, every sun, even speck of dust to turn to streaks of yesterdays at throttle up. Lean into abyss with attitude. Gravity takes care of itself. Slip subwarp. There's that hum, on pitch and oddly on mood with the listener, as if the DJ plugged you in and you can tell transmission from transformance taking you deep into self and surrounding space, and the satisfaction of slip away and forget about the days astray and the streaks blur, and the coolest thing you left behind with those orbs and spheres and rocks that bind you, escape velocity, free you. We ride these light speed, hard push rides like ancestors on horseback in cockpit or bike seat, even skateboard or boots or bare feet, just so we can go, be, see, there, and farther, find coordinates, break orbit, break breaks with bees, hawks, archangels. You ask when. As soon as the squad drops down low enough to see their skids. So you know, I'll be out here planet to planet. It's a Cultex thing. Deep space, free spacers. And they ask me, are you some kind of superhero or something? And I gotta tell them, the problem with the occupation of superheroism, besides protecting humans from demigods, demons, and themselves, besides vigilante world saving, besides being trapped in time and space in an extra dimensional bubble, besides keeping jilted, lovelorn megalomaniacs with doctorates in engineering, chemistry, biology, and creative writing from dropping a vial of doom into the planet's water supply, besides turning down bribes from politicians, besides getting trapped in the elevator of headquarters with a shitty teammate, besides balancing the ability to deflect bullets with the responsibility of the ricochet, besides looking fly as hell in these weird costumes, besides getting trapped in between time and space in an extra dimensional bubble again, besides the media, besides maintaining a personal life, besides expensive spacecraft, besides maintaining a real job to afford these really fly spacecraft and gadgets and outrageous grocery bills and fly as hell costumes, is that most superheroes are never powerful enough to protect their own sanctuary.
Hey, that's not my droid!
As I tumble out of the craft, at the edge of atmosphere, my eyes opened before my brain could take 2 seconds to comprehend that gravity was not in my favor and that freefall was now less than a notion, the planet's surface rushing towards me at sonic rate. And I know this because I felt thunder in sync with my heartbeat in a virtually clear sky. Clearing my head, how or why I got here became beside the point, as the spacey suit I notice I'm wearing is getting hot, very hot. Instinct makes me shift in mid-fall in unconscious effort to reduce the speed of doom. Maybe just one good wish and rockets activate in souped-up suit boots. One needs to look fate in the eye, even in a dream, and say, not today. Even on some Iron Mandalorian Red Bull stunt video shit, I'm in control of something. Lucid dreaming since I was a teen. Maybe not find all the answers, but my subconscious stays low stress, open to transmissions, shielded from most nightmares. I teach this class as I navigate a scenic path over the peaks of the northwestern mountainous terrain of a planet that does not exist. Land safely and meet you by the bar. Thank you very much for flying with us. We got our satellite campsite, and we'll be here right on the edge until you need us. Shout out to Zach and all the rest of the Poetry Fort fam. Dreadrock, Cult X, out.